We talked about how in early childhood you have these experiences that mold how you see reality. And in the second video, we talked about how those experiences are stored into your internal alarm system that help you to become aware of when you are threatened or when your survival is being threatened when you are an adult. And then now we're going to talk about how to continue to care for that system so that you're showing up to meet your own needs first. So, self care, caring for yourself first. This is why there's that instruction on an airplane that if we lose air cabin pressure and the masks drop, to put your mask on first before you assist others. This is so true because you can't show up to take care of anyone else if your needs are not being met. I mean, you probably could, and most people do. However, it leads to burnout, it leads to resentment, it leads to frustration. So, all of these are indications that you are putting yourself literally on the back burner and you're pouring from an empty cup. These are reasons why those analogies actually occur, because if you're constantly giving yourself, giving your energy, giving your time, giving everything that you have to make other people happy, then who's there to protect, love, nourish, support you? And when you enter a relationship where you expect your partner to give you the same energy that you give to them, you will always remain codependent on them to be able to fulfill needs in you that they'll never really truly be able to fully meet. Because if you don't know what those needs are and you're not familiar with what you want, you need, you desire, and you can't communicate that to your partner, and they're kind of just shooting in the dark, trying to find ways to make you happy. And that's not fair for you or for them. Another analogy that I like to say is it's like having your partner or loved ones or friends or whoever try to plan a vacation for you. It's never going to fulfill your dream vacation because you're not communicating exactly what you want, or they'll never just be able to pinpoint exactly what you want and need, because you are going to be the person that is able to truly fulfill those needs in yourself first. There are many aspects that meet those self-care needs. So it's not just physical needs, it's your mental emotional needs, it's your spiritual needs, financial needs, physical needs. All of these needs are part of your existence and need attention in order for you to truly feel fulfilled in yourself. So, taking care of your physical body looks like, can I clean up my diet? Can I start exercising more? How can I take care of this physical vessel that I'm driving around every single day? How can I show it more love? Addressing mental self care looks like journaling, spending time doing inner work. So, you are addressing your mental health by listening to this video and receiving this information about how to improve your relationship. Clearing out clutter. It means removing people or things in your life that don't feel good to you. Your emotional needs look like inner child healing. Inner child healing is noticing, like we mentioned in previous videos, that you're still this little kid that physically grew up, but you still have these innate little kid needs, right? Like wanting comfort, wanting love. And so you showing up to address those inner child needs as saying, I am the parent now for that little kid who really needed me back then. And how can I support myself, that younger version of me, by being this adult that I am today? You can also do this by striking up a conversation with the younger part of you. So if I were to ask you, you can close your eyes and tell me the first age that pops up when you think of your younger self. Like that first number is what I want you to use to represent your inner child. So if it's a 6-year-old, if it's a 6-year-old you, what are you wearing? Are you near or far? Are you turned away? Are you facing present you? What do you sound like? What are you feeling? And so really just getting in touch with that part of you will be like, wow, now I can start to see maybe where some of these core wounds started. And I can start to have a dialogue with this part of myself. Hey, what do you need today? How can I show up for you first? And it's a very, very healing way of meeting those inner childhood needs that were not met, but you are meeting them. A couple more emotional self care modalities are setting boundaries. And we set boundaries by noticing when something really doesn't feel good in our existence. So I would pause this video and just see if there's any information that comes right to your mind of like, what am I doing How am I interacting with these people or this person that doesn't feel good? And just identifying that will help you to determine whether or not you have boundaries around that thing that is not helping you feel good. Third is learning healthy coping mechanisms. And we will continue to talk about ways to regulate your nervous system throughout this course. Building healthy coping mechanisms looks like, how do you meet your inner needs, bring yourself back down to homeostasis in a way that is actually helping your body to decrease the sympathetic nervous system arousal, enter that rest and digest and healing phase of just existing as a human, and really showing up to help you through conflict and stress in a healthy way. Connecting to your spiritual needs looks like, what is my purpose here? Am I connected to a higher purpose? Am I on some sort of mission? Am I passionate about anything in my life? Those are all connecting to something greater than you and being a part of a bigger picture. So, what is your relationship with your spiritual health? All of these areas contribute to health, wellness, well being, fulfillment, and not only your individual experience, but within your relationship too.